you. As Shekhar Iyer is joining us, JVC Sriram is also with us, Mr. Rajagopalan is connected with us, and also S. Balan. Thank you very much for taking out your time and waiting patiently, because the swearing-in ceremony is about to begin. There, pictures coming in, Mr. Rajagopalan, sir. Rahul Gandhi, Priyanka Gandhi Vadra, and there you're looking at hugs. And of course, when it comes to the presence of K.C. Venugopal, what does it say? Because he's given out one line saying that everything is all right.
Everything is all right. Of course, it's a great victory for two convicts. The victory we must credit to Ramesh Channitala and also to Mr. K.C. Venugopal. Satheesan did a lot of leg work, etc. My understanding of the situation is K.C. Venugopal has the remote control because out of 10 ministers, he has got 7. And moreover, Amrita, Mallapuram is the district which gets 4 or 5 ministers. And demographics, Hindus are more, but Christians and Muslims are all equal in number. In nutshell, I say, Amrita, Congress will have, very good government. It's a very, in the 2029 Lok Sabha election, all the Lok Sabha seats, they might, eye for it. But internally, who is D.K. Shivakumar and who is Eknath Shinde? We have to analyze that also. If the trend goes very well, CPM, you cannot ignore the CPM's cadres,
Yes.
You cannot just brush it away.
Yes.
CPM will also revive, though they have been decimated in North Indian side, West Bengal. And
so it's a left-move Bharat, but quickly I want to take first comments from all of our guests there. JVC, good morning. What has been your, as far as the poll projections are concerned, of course, as far as thumping victory that the Congress did manage to get, but it took them forever to actually come up with the name. And now K.C. Venugopal is there. Ramesh Channitala has been saying that he's getting the Home Department. Of course, this is not something that officially has been made clear or announced.
Good morning. I think, I think it happens in every party. BJP in 5 years back took more than 15 days to finalize the chief minister. So I would not be very critical about what has happened. But let's understand that this government is remote controlled by IUML. IUML has got a lot more saying than any other party. They got probably equal to or less than what the BJP got as far as votes are concerned. But their control on the government, the control on the policies of this governance is going to be extremely high. And if somebody thinks otherwise, I'm sorry about it.
So 5 ministerial births, Mr. Shekhar Iyer, do you believe that this is, Channitala, Mr. Channitala seems to be dismissing all of the speculations around certain propaganda saying that they have had almost a 4-decade alliance with the IUML. Do you believe that there are several other Congress candidates that have been overlooked, especially when it comes to finding a place in the V.D. Satheesan cabinet?
No, I think there is an established formula, that they have always followed. Whether the same formula under Women Chandi's government that is being followed by Satheesan also, because Kerala, the coalitions, particularly whether it is LDF or UDF, they have established formula as far as what should be the representation. The tussle is usually over the portfolios. But this time what we are getting to understand is IUML is going to get the same portfolios that they had under Women Chandi government. That is till 2016. So there is not much of a change, but education is a portfolio that IUML has always been very keen. So this time also they are getting it. But what is the buzzword is that IUML, since it insisted on Satheesan being the chief ministerial, should be the chief minister designate. That is why there is a lot of debate in the Congress circles, particularly considering that supporters of K.C. Venugopal wanted him to be CM. They are saying this is actually between, whether 63 that the Congress one is more powerful, or is it 22 that IUML won? It is 63 versus 22.
Yes.
This is the buzz going on in the Congress circle.
So the IUML, having that considerable influence as far as the LDF government is concerned, Mr. Balan, what is your take on it? Because it has now been said that this is going to be a full day swearing in of UDA cabinet in a historic first in last 6 decades.
Democratic elected government is taking both to rule the state of Kerala within the purview of Indian constitution. Let us not mix it with communalization. Let us not use the language Muslim, Christian, Hindus, IMUL. IMUL is a constitutionally, democratically accepted political party. People have given mandate they may get some portfolios. What is your botheration about that? And the panelists who are representing BJP and Hindutva ideology are also happy that happy and utter the words left Mukta Bharat. Left ideology is in the DNA and vein of
No, that is where it gets interesting, no, sir, because when the borders are crossed, then left ideology becomes an alliance. So that is where the question actually lies.
No, that is in the vein and DNA of every Keralite. What is Kerala today is because of the left. Left can never be wiped out. Take it from me.
All right. For now, left Mukh at least for 5 years in Kerala. Mr. Kidwai, what is your understanding? Because the swearing-in ceremony is about to begin, because it is going to be a big day for the people of the state as well to fulfill and all of the guarantees that this is being promised by Kerala Congress.
So I think this Satheesan model is going to work in the Congress. Whoever chief ministers are there, they're going to be, rather independent rather than wait for a high command or remote control. You look at Siddaramaiah, you look at Revant Reddy. Both of them are known for, they are not only their integrity, but they take decisions. They don't look up to Delhi. They don't keep running to Delhi. So
well, Mr. Revant Reddy have been asking a certain leader to become the next Prime Minister, sir. Come on, sir. I mean, if you are looking at as far as what's been happening in Kerala Congress, it took them long enough to actually come up with one name. So in a way, are they trying to placate K.C. Venugopal by saying that everything is all right?
No, see, yeah. So every political party has a loyalty test, and if Revant is doing it, there is no harm in it. Key point is that in matters of administration, he is giving chance to Adani Group and others also. So that showcases him as an independent-minded chief minister. As far as his government functioning is concerned, of course, he has a political loyalty and he has a right to project Rahul Gandhi as
JVC, what about Ramesh
candidate.
Chennithala? Because another one said to be on the front runner side, but he is now confirming that he has been promised the home portfolio.
So see, I think Ramesh Chennithala is a very unfortunate politician because he's one of the senior most politicians. He missed the chance to Oman Chandy, and now again he has missed the chance. He might get the home minister portfolio, but he is unhappy. That's very, very clear. He's 69 years old, a very strong, student leader he started off with. But I believe that, Congress party would understand that this is a moment where they missed in 2021 because every time the incumbent is thrown out as far as Kerala is concerned. But in 2021, they missed the opportunity. So this time, they would not like to squander the opportunity. Even with 72 MLAs, as far as UDF is concerned, in 2011, they were able to complete their tenure. So there is no problem as far as tenure completion is concerned, in spite of some people being unhappy. But I believe that Kerala has got a lot of challenges. The kind of ongoing war which is going on in Gulf and the reliance on the Gulf is very, very high. So Satheesan would need all his administrative skill to steer through what is going to be a very tough period for Kerala. At the same time, with the left Mukh Bharat in the offing, the BJP must be the party which must be looked at, because Kerala is going to be a sunrise state for BJP. With both Nayars and Edava, particularly Nayar Service Society itself is not happy with Satheesan. So BJP has a chance.
Yes.
But can they sneak it through? Can they make big case?
BJP's Rajesh Chandrasekhar has been extended an invitation, Mr. Rajagopalan sir, but information coming in that Vijay may not make it for the swearing-in ceremony. Now, the reason is something which has not been clear. Either it is because of security or because he has this huge fan following in Kerala as well. Rahul Gandhi was present for his swearing-in ceremony, but Vijay is not going to make it for VD Satheesan's swearing-in ceremony.
Tamil Nadu Chief Minister Vijay's presence is immaterial, though, he is a very popular, hero in superstar in Kerala. But Rahul Gandhi and Mr. Vijay, the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, they are very good friends for lots of 1 or 2 decades, but still his absence is felt. They do not want that, DMK to be encouraged. It's a snub for DMK also. The absence of Mr. Vijay can be, construed in a different way also, because he wanted to meet the Prime Minister day after tomorrow in a week's time. Therefore, he does not want to antagonize center as well as the DMK post local. Apart from that, Amrita, this Ramesh Ramesh Chanditala, I've known him very well. He's like a Pranab Mukherjee, never got the first post, only second. K.C. Venugopal is like Sonia Gandhi of UPA. He has the remote control. And Satheesan is Dr. Manmohan Singh. Therefore, it's a UPA redrawn in Kerala. It will last for some time, but it will be having one or two Eknath Shindes very soon. You can see that the
But
confusion.
interestingly, V.D. Satheesan had the support of Priyanka Gandhi Vadra. Mr. Shekhar Iyer, that seems to be when the power struggle was still taking place. Do you believe that the camps within Keralam Congress was something, a sentiment that was also being reflected within the High Command in Delhi? And as far as V.D. Satheesan's challenges is concerned, do you believe that there is a balanced representation that is being done among the coalition partners?
So definitely they have worked out a balance, number one. And number two, Satheesan became the choice of the rank and cadre first. And then this was recognized by the Congress High Command, including Priyanka Gandhi, Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi. Yes, initially Rahul Gandhi was probably inclined towards K.C. Venugopal because a majority of the MLAs, majority of the 63 MLAs in Kerala, they favored Venugopal. But it must be said to the credit of Rahul Gandhi, a decision which is now being hailed as the correct decision as far as the views of the legislators are concerned. Otherwise, things could have got to a bad start because Satheesan is the public face of the Congress today. He was the public face of the assembly elections, and he was the face of the opposition against Pinarayi Vijayan. And his performance in the assembly and outside was actually prepared the ground for the defeat of the left under Pinarayi Vijayan.
Yes.
So by making
what
him the
took them
chief
so long,
minister,
Mr. Balan? That seems to be the very question. Of course, it's been 10 days post the results that were announced. We're looking at on stage in the Central Stadium. Already on the stage, Mallikarjun Kharge, the party president, is there. Rahul Gandhi, Priyanka Gandhi is there. The governor has arrived. We are looking at the oath-taking ceremony. Ramesh Chanditala, there you can see him on stage. And all of these developments that has been taking place because the first action that needs to be taken by V.D. Satheesan with his new government is actually when it comes to fulfilling those guarantees that was promised by Rahul Gandhi during the election campaign. So, Mr. Balan, there, K.C. Venugopal, Pinarayi Vijayan sitting together. Mr. Balan, now please tell me if there is something being projected as all is fine. Mr. D.K. Shivkumar is also there being present. So, as far as Congress party and its representation in other states is also concerned, that can be seen on stage.
Yes, see, Pinarayi Vijayan, he is an elected MLA now, and he was the chief minister for the last 10 years. It is a courtesy call. He may be there. But as far as the Congress is concerned, I am from Bangalore. I am a trade unionist. What type of administration Shivakumar runs here? What type of administration the Congress runs here? I know. See, I don't expect anything miracle from Congress from Kerala. And Congress is a party representing the rich and the super rich. And all Congress ministers in Karnataka are running their own business empire. They are worth several thousands of crores. I have no feeling for Congress. I don't expect a good governance from Congress, which I have been experiencing in the state of Karnataka for the last several years. See the case of this midday meal worker. Kerala pays 12,000, Karnataka pays 4,700 per month, which is not even spending on the makeup of a Congress minister. This is very state of affairs. You know, the Bangalore is under the control of D.K. Shivakumar. We have 44 lakh slums in Karnataka. The plight of these workers are very pity. They have no botheration for the working people. So I don't expect anything for the working class of Kerala from UDF government.
Okay, so you're saying your expectations are not very high, but taking this forward, and obviously that big show of strength which we are seeing on the screen, we have obviously the visuals which are coming in, a show of unity from the Gandhis, the Congress top brass, to obviously you have Mallikarjun Kharge, Rahul Gandhi, others on stage with V.D. Satheesan. Shekhar Iyer, if you could just come in here, what will you say about this show of strength, show of unity, at least far as the Congress is concerned? Because in the run-up to this coronation, in the run-up to this day, there were many speculations that there was, a rift between Camp KC, Camp Satheesan. Now, obviously, Satheesan's coronation next, but reports also coming in that a lot of the cabinet ministers are KCV loyalists.
Well, as far as the Central Congress leadership is concerned, this is a very happy moment. This is, after the kind of results coming from Assam and Bengal, and this is a good news for them. But at the same time, there are problems inherent, considering that Satheesan has never been a minister before. So this is the first time he will be the chief minister, which is a huge responsibility. So the fact that other leaders who are member of his government, they have been ministers before. So he will have to manage. But at the same time, the challenge is the Congress has promised a complete change in Kerala in terms of, its potential, its growth, and so many other things. So everybody will be watching what is the steps that the Satheesan government will take to give a further boost to the economy of Kerala, to job opportunities, to attracting capital for new ventures. Yes. These are some of the challenges before Satheesan.
And you and I talking about the challenges, if you could come in here as well, sir, JVC Sriram, when we speak of the challenges, what are the challenges, you see in front of the government, the Satheesan government, considering obviously it is such a big political reset. We have a new government which is coming in, left out finally after decades, and you have the UDF government taking power.
See, the biggest challenge, the immediate challenge is going to be in terms of the war which is happening in the Gulf. Because Kerala, I can say that every home has at least one person working in the Gulf. So the money receipts from the Gulf is going to be one major problem. Number two is Kerala has not been able to attract investments, basically because of the kind of labor struggle and all those stuff which is happening. And as a result of which, without industrialization, Kerala is going to be a big problem. Next is in terms of debt. So when you look at the raw numbers, as far as GDP is concerned or GST receipts are concerned, Kerala lags behind many other states, although they've got huge potential. Kerala's biggest advantage is tourism. It's God's own country. But none of neither the LDF nor the UDF had made a proactive attempt to promote tourism in such a manner where it could become the tourist capital of the entire country. You got backwaters, you got excellent hill stations, you got, pilgrimage centers, everything goes in favor of Kerala. But unfortunately, in fact, I'll tell you one thing. To travel from Ernakulam to Guruvayur, which is less than 150 kilometers, it takes around 4 to 5 hours. That's the kind of road network they have. They say no to any and every development projects. And this has happened both in LDF and in the UDF. Some administrate, I hope, because Satheesan has never been a minister, somebody told me just now, he has never held a cabinet position. So he comes as a fresh man. I sincerely believe that Satheesan can actually look at everything from a fresh perspective, from a new perspective, and look at the neighboring states. If you look at, say, neighboring state, either good government or bad government, Karnataka, for that matter. In fact, if you cross Kasargod and go to Mangaluru, you will know the stark reality. It'll be like a chalk and cheese in terms of service, in terms of potential, in terms of development. So they need to look at the neighboring states like Tamil Nadu, like Karnataka, and even the other southern states like Telangana and Andhra, and say that, okay, we have missed a golden opportunity in terms of development, and we need to work on the development. In fact, we should also understand that Kerala is the supply chain for the entire world nursing staff.
Yeah.
In fact, you go to Germany, you go to UK, you go to America, the nurses would be from Kerala.
So, he has his obviously task cut out in front of him. Rajagopalan sir, if you could come in, we were discussing the challenges in front of the Satheesan government, but end of the day, the visuals coming in, it is a big day for the UDF, especially for the Congress. Their footprint is shrinking, but at least in Kerala, they have managed to form the government. It is a big show of unity also within the Congress party, as there were reports earlier of a rift between the two camps. Again, reports have been surfacing that perhaps KCV camp has gotten a large number of birth. KCV, though, obviously today morning said that all's well when it comes to the government formation. How do you view, first of all, the latest developments from there, sir?
Kerala has lot of economic crisis, political crisis, and also this internal problems within the Congress. Therefore, Satheesan has got lot of things to be to dealt with. My understanding is this NRI affairs plus tourism, transport, and also this jobs and recruitments, drugs menace in Kerala, gold smuggling, and what is the answer of Congress for the Sabarimala gold theft and also Guruvayurappan gold theft. So politically, I would like to say Mr. Satheesan will have an eye on Mr. Ramesh Chanitala because he's having a home portfolio. So therefore, contradictions are there. Coming to the real point, I tell you, Mr. Rahul Gandhi will have an impressive time for next 1 or 2 years till 2029. South India definitely will give him a hope of out of 25 MPs, he can definitely garner some 80 to 85. That is the hope there. So their political formation is also very, very tough. Mainly, I tell you, madam, after this economic crisis, Iran war, Mr.
Right, and that's the point. You're right, sir. That's the point. Everyone seems to be, emphasizing on. Rashid Kidwai, if you could also come in here, sir. Task cut out in front of the Satheesan government. Obviously, they're taking over the reins from the left government. What do you see the challenges over and above the ones which have been listed now by the other panelists, far as the new Kerala government is concerned, sir?
Yeah. So I think it's a day one, and Mr. Satheesan is starting out with a clean slate. So we should wish him, best of luck rather than pointing that this area is weak, this area is weak. Of course, there are many challenges are there for any coalition government, and of course, international situation is affecting everyone. Somebody talked about tourism sector. What about airfare? If I am in Delhi and I want to go to Kochi and Trivandrum, sometimes it is cheaper to go to Thailand or Vietnam. So these are the structural problems are there which the country needs to face together with the central government and state government. I think one thing is there. We must remember that Kerala is an organizationally driven politics, and that is where the Congress has deep roots in society, and so is the UDF coalition. So therefore, everybody's primary loyalty is to the political party. So I don't see any upheaval. I heard my dear friend Mr. Rajagopalan saying Satheesan would be Manmohan saying Satheesan would be weak. There'll be Eknath Shinde kind of situation. Let me tell him that nothing of this is possible in Kerala in the foreseeable
And the oath taking ceremony also about to start.